Hi, Helen here from Lingard.com. Now, I want to share this video with you today, and it's entitled, What Kind of Parent Are You? I'm a parent. I've got I've got one daughter of 21 and a son of 16. And for me, parenting my children, I have taken a bit of what I had when I grew up and a bit of what I didn't have when I grew up. And the way I was shown when I was growing up was I lived in a very conservative house in the UK, and I wasn't allowed out with my friends when I was younger because I think my dad just wanted to keep me safe. And basically, unlike all my friends, I didn't have my first car bought for me. And if I wanted anything, I had to buy it myself. And at the time, I hated that. I really hated it. But I've learned a valuable lesson, because if you get given things, you always expect to be given things. And when you leave home, you expect things to be free and just to be handed out. So by me being taught to buy things myself, it was a great lesson. I got a job when I was quite young, I think 16 or 17. And I got my first car as soon as I could drive, so I was very independent. And other things I didn't have when I was young. I wasn't taught about, didn't have sex education at home. I remember asking my mother something, and she basically just said, "Oh, I'll talk about it later." It never got mentioned. So what I've done with my children, I've talked about sex, I've talked about drugs, I've shared with them what I've done. And for me, it's been forearmed and forewarned. And I've talked to them about everything. And we have an open communication. And I know it's not easy for some parents, but the sooner you do it, the better. Because if you don't do this, then you're not going to know what your kids are doing. And for me, I don't believe in saying to your kids, don't do this, don't do that, because they're going to do it anyway. So I just tell them, well, if you're going to do this, just be careful. I ask them to text me if they're out when they're coming home, so I'm not lying in bed worrying where they are. I'm not a taxi service. I don't run them everywhere. They can walk. And again, that teaches them good skills. They can get the bus, taxi. Obviously, I don't want them out in the middle of the night with no transport. But, if they should get a bus or a taxi, but if they can't, then obviously I'm there. And I just talk about everything with them. And I'm not a perfect parent by any means, but I've done the best I can. And I'm pretty sure they're going to turn out fine. They are at the moment. And so my message to you is to your children. Tell them what you've done. Tell them mistakes and the achievements you've made. And share with them. And have an open dialogue with them. Tell them they can come to you for anything. And you might always not agree with what they do, but you'll always support them. So I hope that helps you. To have more inspiring ideas, put your details in. If you're looking for a way to share your stories and inspire other people, then please become part of this business. Until next time, I hope that's you.